The sun peeked over the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink. The salty air was alive with the sound of crashing waves. On the shore, a young woman named Aditi adjusted her sari, a vibrant blue that mirrored the ocean she loved. It billowed gently in the morning breeze, a stark contrast to the sleek wetsuits of the other surfers gathering on the beach. Aditi had always been drawn to the ocean. Growing up in a small coastal village in India, she felt most at home amidst the rhythm of the waves. Surfing, however, was not a common sight in her village. It was considered a modern sport, something that clashed with the traditional values she was raised with. But Aditi had a spirit that couldn't be contained. She yearned for the thrill of the waves, the feeling of freedom that came with riding them, and she refused to believe that her cultural heritage and her passion for surfing couldn't coexist. Aditi's journey with surfing began with a rickety old board she found abandoned on the beach. It was heavier and clumsier than the modern boards she saw in magazines, but it was hers. Every day she would sneak away to a secluded part of the beach and practice. The waves became her teachers, patiently guiding her as she learned to paddle, to pop up to find her balance. It wasn't easy. The sari, with its flowing fabric, added an unexpected layer of complexity. It got tangled around her legs, it billowed in the wind, creating resistance, and the salt water played havoc with its delicate weave. But Aditi was determined. She experimented with different ways to drape and secure her sari, finding a style that allowed her to move freely while still honoring her culture. Word of Aditi's unusual surfing attire spread through the village. Some were critical, whispering that she was being disrespectful, that she was bringing shame to her family. But others, particularly the younger generation, were inspired by her courage and her refusal to conform. As Aditi grew more confident in the water, she ventured out further, catching bigger waves, feeling the adrenaline surge through her veins as she glided across the water. The sari, once an obstacle, became an extension of herself, a vibrant flag that announced her presence on the waves. There was a certain poetry to it, a beautiful juxtaposition of tradition and modernity. The sari, a symbol of her heritage, flowed behind her like a silken wave, while her surfboard sliced through the water with the precision of a modern athlete. She was a walking, or rather surfing, embodiment of the idea that one could embrace progress without abandoning their roots. One day, a group of tourists spotted Aditi surfing. They had never seen anything like it before. The way she moved, the grace and power she displayed, it was mesmerizing. They cheered her on, their cameras clicking furiously, capturing the image of this unlikely surfer who had dared to challenge conventions. The photos went viral, spreading across the internet like wildfire. Aditi became an overnight sensation. News crews from around the world flocked to her village, eager to interview the sari surfer. She was featured in magazines and newspapers, her story inspiring people from all walks of life. Through it all, Aditi remained grounded. She used her newfound platform to speak about the importance of cultural preservation and to encourage young girls to pursue their dreams, no matter how unconventional they may seem. She proved to the world that tradition and modernity were not mutually exclusive, that they could coexist, even dance together, on the crest of a wave. Aditi's story is a powerful reminder that beauty can be found in the most unexpected places, that courage can inspire change, and that the waves of progress are strongest when they carry the richness of our heritage.